Good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is a special message to all of you that has stolen video content from myself, beginning with Andrea Martello. Andrea Martello was the first to post flat still content on several different websites when URL pages became a thing, and she did that back in 1999. You know the Jay-Z song that says, I got 99 problems but a bitch ain't one? That's the song that refers to Andrea Martello stealing my content and then inviting Tati Westbrook to do so in 2001. So that's what that Jay-Z song refers to, 99 Problems and a Bitch Ain't One, and Jay-Z Carter himself editing the very first flat still stolen by Andrea Martalliano. Now, let me explain to you the connection. All of these content thieves, they went to Brampton Centennial Secondary School in Brampton, and they all graduated before me. I graduated as a 21-year-old because I went to New Life Girls Home for 2 years, and I graduated in 2004 because of that. 2004. Andrea Martalliano graduated Brampton Centennial in 1997. Andrea Martalliano is a known fentanyl dealer. Andrea Martalliano uses black hair to deal fentanyl. I was abused for 3 years, and I'm still being abused currently in 2024 to not do my own hair or my daughter's personal hair by Andrea Martalliano, especially when she has a fentanyl deal order that has been made through 2 Asian Japanese men who wear soccer jersey mesh type t-shirts, and they sit at Tim Hortons expecting me to go in through the peach doors to babysit rats in order to say that they don't have to pay Andrea Martalliano for the fentanyl deal. Morgan Turner, in whom yesterday's report was in regards to, had help from Andrea Martalliano to attack me, in whom used paint on her face to create products such as Too Faced that didn't exist in 2001 because Sephora did not open until about 2016. So all those brands that Morgan Turner and Tati Westbrook used, they were all fake. And the only product that was sitting in the drugstore is that belonging to L'Oreal. So 16 years before Sephora opened its doors, fake products were being made by Andrea Martalliano, Tati Westbrook, as well as Morgan Turner, in whom all attended Brampton Centennial. Now we know her on the internet as Tati Westbrook, but that is not her name on the graduating photo at Brampton Centennial. Her name is James Broden. Tati Westbrook is a male who dresses as a female. Her name is James Broden, and James Broden graduated Brampton Centennial in 1999. And I started Central Peel High School in 1999. So I didn't go to Brampton Centennial until 2000, the year 2000. I went to Central Peel from September 1999 to June of the year 2000, when I was registered and transferred to Brampton Centennial. Now, Andrea Martagliano used the fact that she got to be the first to post on a lot of social media websites that were placed on the Asian market in order to try and cut out Sony Records from adopting any music that I wrote unless I babysat rats or was given permission by Andrea Martagliano to do so. And the song that Andrea Martagliano sang goes a little something like this. The boy is mine. Excuse me. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me, the boy is mine. Think it's time we got this straight. Sit and talk face to face. There's no way you could mistake him for your man. Are you insane? You see, I know that you may be just a bit jealous of me, but you're blind if you can see that his love is all in me. See, I tried to hesitate. I didn't want to say what he told me. He said without me he couldn't through the day. Ain't that a But you may have misunderstood, 'cause I can't see how he could wanna change something that's good. All my love was all it took. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. Must you do the things you do? You keep on acting like a fool. You need to know it's me, not you. And if you didn't know, girl, and it's true, I think that you should realize and try to understand why he's a part of my life. I know it's killing you inside. You can say what you wanna say. What we have you can't take. From the truth you can't escape. I can tell real from the fake. When will you get You're the past, I'm the future. Get away, it's my time to shine. If you didn't know, the boy is. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. That boy is mine. You can't destroy this love I found. Your silly games I won't allow. The boy is mine without a doubt. You might as well know in the town. What makes you think that he wants you when I'm the one that brought him to the special place that's in my heart? He was my love right from the start. You need to give it. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. I've had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. Andrea Martalliano. The only makeup and fake makeup that you know how to do is people who pretend to be that of my father, Alric Stewart. I've hired about 150 police officers, and Andrea Martalliano has done all of their makeup to look exactly like at least 17 different types of Alric Stewart. 17. I even hired one that looked like Jagmeet Singh in order to cut him from the NDP caucus in this month of November. 150 police officers, Andrea Martalliano, has been involved in taking you down for a fentanyl deal that you started selling because I got accepted to Brenton Centennial in July of 1999. But I went to Central Peel first. Andrea Martalliano. Now, Andrea Martalliano, let's talk about teachers getting involved and showing up when you don't get me into babysit rats. Either teachers that are on their way to being fired, teachers that have been fired or expelled, or teachers that have to face restrictions because they have to redo their teacher's test in order to make sure that they're still qualified in order to be a teacher in the course that they have decided to teach students in. Or how about Miss Schaefer, whom was fired back in 2001 and has been imprisoned and is now facing the death penalty in 2024. Number one, for getting 7 indie girls suspended from a Catholic school for attending school and for being able to speak or read because they're Indian. Happening back in 2022, chosen by specifically Andrea Martalliano. What does that have to do with the music and the song that I just sang? Clearly better than you ever would, Andrea Martalliano. Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine, which is me and my mother. My mother's name is Catherine Ziolis, and Andrea Martalliano changed my last name from Ziolis to Knowles on the internet. And it's been affecting me ever since 1997. Trying to sell me to Matthew Richard Knowles as a prostitute. And back then, her reason, Andrea Martalliano, because I played the clarinet and I shouldn't be able to breathe because I'm a fentanyl and a crack cocaine dealer, which is what she wanted to turn me out to be. Andrea Martalliano. Now, Andrea Martalliano, you visit every single church that I've walked out of. Evangel Temple, Kingdom Covenant Center, otherwise known to oldies but goodies as Deeper Life. And then Praise Cathedral Worship Center. Every church, and only one church as a pastor said to me, "You're not married to Bishop Garfield Wilson." Andrea Martalliano tried to attach me to a pastor at Evangel Temple at the tender age of 15 to say, "You're not married to so-and-so," because she won at Praise Cathedral Worship Center to attack me. Andrea Martalliano tried to get Pastor Pat Francis to tell me that you're not married to Edward Robinson or L.J. Mitchell. And back then, I would have been 22 years old. Andrea Martalliano, both you and Morgan Turner have been trying to get me kicked out of this house for not doing the Dr. Sabi diet and not buying Dr. Sabi's book, which tells you that if you read his book or eat any of the recipes stolen from a book that I read and I stay healthy with, to babysit rats in order to be able to continue to read his books. The books that I read don't say nothing about that, Andrea Martalliano. The books that I read tell me to stay fit, get healthy, get strong, and keep doing what you're doing. Never, ever quit, Andrea Martalliano. Because apparently, with me wearing this shirt, especially the white one with the buttons, it says I'm addicted to crack and I'm a fentanyl dealer because I'm black.
About my favorite topic, drugstore makeup. If you guys are new to my channel, you might not know this, but I film videos all about beauty in general, but I focus a lot on drugstore makeup because I truly believe you can find high quality, even luxury quality products at the drugstore for more of an affordable price. And I'm not just saying that.
With that being said, for you content thieves, you think you can catch me, but only if you catch me smoking. as in babysitting rats, ever.